Okay, I'm just getting this video out there. There will be a full video of my live reactions. I almost feel like not posting it right now, but I'm going to do this very quick video, and I've just seen now on Twitter that Daniel Bryan tweeted, "Sorry guys, the machine wanted me nowhere near the Rumble match, but I thank everyone for their support. You are the yes movement." I think WWE have truly dropped the ball here. They've really just taken a big shit on their fans, because what they wanted was at least Daniel Bryan in the Royal Rumble match, and they didn't give them that. And they know that they know that the fans wanted that. They know that we wanted to see that, but they wanted to go for the big bucks. They wanted to go for the money. Did they ever stop to think that maybe the first hour of Raw, where Batista came back, got such big ratings was because the week before that it ended on one of the best Raw moments in years with Daniel Bryan on top of that cage? Did they ever think for a moment they might be tuning in to see what happens with Daniel Bryan? No. Now, I'm not saying that the Batista return, had nothing to do with the big ratings. I'm sure it did. That arena was booing the hell out of their big face, who WWE think is the face of their company now, Batista. They want him to be the most over guy in the world right now, and he got booed when he won the Royal Rumble. They've dropped the ball. They've truly passed that threshold now. I mean, it's a business. It's always going to be about money. They always need to book those big main events, but it's got to a point now where we're never going to see a match at a main event match at WrestleMania where someone who is really good at what they do, who is over with the crowd and deserves it, is going to get that spot. That's never going to happen again. They're going to keep bringing in people like The Rock, going to keep bringing in people like Batista, and people like Daniel Bryan, and to a certain degree CM Punk are never going to get that main event last match at WrestleMania. I mean, 10 years ago we were seeing Chris Benoit, aside from everything that happened with him, we saw him in the main event winning the title. He wasn't the most over guy in the company, he wasn't, the face of the company. But he had that moment because the fans wanted it, and it was a special moment, at the time. And I'm not here just to say, oh, Daniel Bryan should have been the Rumble, Daniel Bryan should have won the Rumble, Daniel Bryan should win anything. No, but the fans wanted it. I wanted it. Everyone wanted it, but we didn't get it. And as he just tweeted, the machine didn't want him anywhere near the Rumble match. They wanted it to be all about Batista. Well, I'll give them fair dues. They actually put Roman Reigns over like a king. He got the most eliminations of anyone. He beat Kane's record, was in there last with Batista, and that got him over quite a lot as a face. So that's going to be huge momentum for Roman Reigns. Batista, I mean, he came in and there was just no, and the sad thing is on Raw, he's going to get cheered like the homecoming king. He's going to be, it'll be golden for Batista. But WrestleMania, I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest. I'm absolutely gutted that I'm going to WrestleMania. It's a lifelong dream of mine, right? And I know when I see people online make videos like this and they kind of moan about WrestleMania, or they moan about wrestling in general, and they get really emotional about it and all that, I almost get emotional about this because it's a lifelong dream of mine to go to WrestleMania, and it's finally happening, and I couldn't be more excited about it until I realised that what I'm going to be going there to see is the same old shit. I'm going there to see Randy Orton versus Batista, a match that's happened before, a match I don't really care about. It's between not the biggest heel in the company and not the biggest face in the company, not the two best wrestlers by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going there to see, Daniel Bryan in an undercard match, the most over guy in the company. That's not what I want to see. I'm going there to see probably Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, which we've seen before, and I'm not that interested in. It's just going to be rehash after rehash, rematch after rematch, and it's not going to be fun, fresh, original, and exciting like WrestleMania should be for the 30th, landmark event. It's going to be just okay, I think. I mean, I'm sure I'll get there and it'll be great with the, the pomp and circumstance and everything, but Batista in the main event, man, that is a real sorry state of affairs, and I'm gutted. I feel I don't know, scared to tell my fiance because she hates Batista just as much as I do. She'll almost probably want to cancel the tickets when she finds out that Batista is the main event. And when I get there, I'm considering just turning my back on that match for the whole fucking 45 minutes they probably get to do. They're probably going to eat up the whole card with that match as well. Because Batista is, oh my god, we all get emotional about these things, you know. Look at football fans, you know. It's not like I'm killing anybody, but man, they just dropped the ball and the crowd let them know it. They were chanting for Bryan, they were chanting no, they were booing Batista, the guy who WWE wanted to get cheered at the end. Fireworks going off, and you could see Batista was getting annoyed at the end as well. Man, that was just yeah. That was hard. That was the worst. That was the worst Rumble, because they had an opportunity there to make actual magic. The WWE had an opportunity there to make one of those lightning in a bottle moments, to have Daniel Bryan go in and win the Rumble. The building would have exploded if he came out at the end and won the Rumble. I mean, you would have one of the biggest reactions you've ever seen in your life. But creating magic moments or making money with Batista, I don't know. WWE, they've they got so much money, but they always need more, I guess. So we're gonna have to make do with people like Batista being the guy. Awful. Oh, and just to add another thing, Mick Foley tweeted, does WWE actually hate their own audience? I've never been so disgusted with a pay-per-view. Couldn't have said it any better myself, Mick. And one more thing, Bryan just tweeted again. They try to keep us down and away from the top spots, but they can't ignore the reactions forever. Keep voicing your opinions. I tweeted to him, whatever happened tonight, you stole the fucking show against Wyatt. You keep doing what you do and keeping wrestling alive. And, you know, that sounds like a sucky, kind of suck-up kind of thing to tweet, but I believe in that completely. And whatever happens, I think Bryan will, you know, do well at Mania. And I think the Raw afterwards is going to be really fun. I'm going to be there. I'm going to make, you know, the WWE know exactly what I want, and I think what I want is what other people want as well. And part of me thinks, you know, they can't ignore this backlash, surely, and maybe there's a chance for something to be changed. But I doubt it, honestly. They're going to stick with what they want to do. I mean, it's what, 3 months until WrestleMania? Yeah, 3 months till WrestleMania. No. Technically 3 months. It's in April, but it's just over 2 months until WrestleMania. But I think they're going to stick with what they're doing. But, you know, yeah, I'll just leave it at that.